Timeout, overtime, hot take, debate, penalty, rocking so many yaps. We on the way. Unapologetic opinions, guests checking in, so I share on my social. Merch going up, my brother he going global. Ads hold it down for the ladies, they need their own show. But we right back with it. Timeout for Coach Cam, we shouldn't miss a minute. Yeah. But we right back with it. Timeout for Coach Cam, we shouldn't miss a minute. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to a segment with Coach Cam. I'm not gonna call this a full episode. Uh, I'm just touching on one thing today. It's your boy Cam Chancellor, and you know what? I was thinking about waiting, but I was like, nah. You know what? I need to go on ahead and really get this out now, while it's fresh, and especially with the play-in game start tomorrow. Really need to discuss this topic. Um, as we all seen yesterday, there was a couple instances, excuse me, on the sideline where teammates had got into it. You seen Bones Highland and Miles Plumley get into it quickly with the Clippers, and then you seen the one that's really highlighted, Rudy Gobert and Kyle Anderson. Now, my big thing is, the landscape and the outlook of it. Now, I'm going to touch on what side I'm on, and do I agree with the end result, which is Rudy Gobert being suspended. Now, you got to look at how the rest of the team and maybe how Cal Anderson is looking at it in this situation. Cal Anderson and the rest of the team is like, okay, we move heaven and earth to get you in here. We was in the play-in last year. We won the play-in game. We made it to the playoffs last year with Pat Beverly. So we done moved heaven and earth to get you. We done gave you 5 picks, 5 players, and we're still in this situation again. You were supposed to lift us up to maybe a 6 seed, a 5 seed, a 4 seed, next level. And it's not happening. So when that happens, and Rudy Gobert is the highest paid player on the team, players get resentful of you. It's kind of like the situation out in Denver, with Russell Wilson in this past season. It's that, hold up, you getting all these perks, you know, we did all this to get you. You supposed to be getting us to the playoffs, and and we not where we supposed to be. And the team start looking at you funny. And I think that's what's going on right now with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, whose side am I on? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm on Rudy Gobert's side, and here's why. Cal Anderson sup- is a leader on that team. I'm not gonna say he's supposed to be a leader. He's a leader on that team. He's the ultimate glue guy. I respect Cal Anderson a lot. Coming out of UCLA, I said, "Oh, nah, he'll make it in this league." I know people question, his speed and everything. I said, "Nah, his footwork and everything. He'll make it. He'll be fine." So I like Cal Anderson. However, he was dead wrong in this situation. And people say, "Well, that's how Cal lead. That's how Cal." You, as a leader, you have to know who you can talk to like that constantly, who need a kick in the butt, who need to be picked up. There's different ways you can say things. Like I can say, you know, "Hey Rudy, I need you to grab that rebound. I know you better than that. Get that rebound for me or block that shot for me." Instead of block that shot, calling him out of his name, calling him the B word. That's out of order. That's out of order. And we know the reputation around Rudy Gobert is he's not, not no guy that's going, you know, really be in confrontation. Sometimes get the label as soft. So Rudy Gobert's just not that guy. But as enough is enough at some point. You can't call another man out his name and then just expect him to be cool with it. So in my instance, that's not good leadership. That's not good leadership. And I agree with Shannon Sharp. Said the only mistake that Rudy Gobert did is he didn't crack him in his face. Because there's no reason to call another man out of his name to motivate him. It don't make no sense. And it sounded like to me, really, with this Gobert suspension, is that the team voted and they voted to suspend him. Because I'm gonna be honest, if I'm a coach, I'm fining them both. I'm not suspending anybody. This was a team decision to suspend him. And yeah, they may, like I said, they may feel a certain way because, like I said, Rudy maybe didn't lift them to the places they thought. But come on now, you in a play-in situation. You got a chance to make the playoffs. You play the Los Angeles Lakers, and you don't want Rudy Gobert out on the court. Cal Anderson don't get no reprimand, so he can just walk around and, excuse my language, just call people bitches, huh? Like I said, I'll find them both, and we getting ready for this play-in game, and we getting ready to try to get to the playoffs. And you compound that with Jaden McDaniels getting upset at something and punching a wall. Newsflash, kids, if you ever get upset, don't ever, ever, ever punch a wall. The wall don't give. Punch a cooler, do something, but don't punch a wall. So now he's out with a broken wrist. So now you facing LeBron and Anthony Davis with your best two defenders out. Now I'm not saying they don't have a chance because Anthony Edwards got a little bit of. I'ma say it. I'ma say it. I'ma say it because I'm not calling him this at all. But he be having a little flashes of MJ in him. Just this much. This much. I'm just talking about athletic ability. So I get him a puncher's chance. But going in there without your top two defenders, I don't know who's gonna protect that rim. AD is primed to have one of those 30 and 19 type games. You can get ugly for him. But I didn't like the end result of this. I don't think Rudy Gobert should have been suspended. I think they both should have been fined. And you move forward. A suspension just keeping stuff lingering. And then there was a clip of Kyle Anderson saying they basically kissed Rudy Gobert's ass too much and they got a decision to make this summer. Like, bruh, they gave up 5 picks and 5 players for this man. There is no decision to make. If it's between him or you, who gotta go, it's you. Like, let's be real. Yeah, you a leader. Yeah, you a glue guy. But at the end of the day, people could disrespect, you know, Rudy Gobert if they want. And I'm not saying he's the best, the best center out there. I'm not saying that at all. He definitely has his deficiencies. Obviously on offense. And sometimes in the playoffs, as teams go small ball, you can't put him out on the court. But at the end of the day, he's a 3-time All Star. He's a block champion. He's a rebound champion. 4-time All NBA. 6-time All Defensive Team. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. I hate to break it to y'all. What I just read off there, or get you in the Basketball Hall of Fame? Rudy Gobert's a Hall of Famer. So suspending him right now is pointless and it's silly. And I don't agree with it at all. And if I had to put my money on it, they're going to lose to the Lakers. And I will go as far as to say they will either lose to the Thunder or the Pelicans, whoever come out of that game. And that's my segment, y'all. Time out with Coach Cam. Show coming Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Make sure y'all check it out. Peace.